So it's Friday afternoon after my work day, March the 15th, and I'm starting my planting weekend. And the first project is to remove these turnips that I planted too close together, and I've gotten a little bug eaten. They're going to be chicken food. I have a coworker who has chickens, and she's kind enough to give me some eggs, so I'm bringing her some treats for the chickens. And here I'm starting to cut down the black-seeded Simpson lettuce that is bolting and is tasting bitter. This is a community garden down in South Dallas that I always buy my tomatoes from each year. It's at an Episcopal church, and they use their garden to help with food insecurity. I always am wanting to support those projects, and I get really good plants from them. They also have some of the cutest little signs for their plots. I think I need to do something like that one of these days. And while I was getting my tomatoes, my child got me the dill and Swiss chard. That was them that you just got a glimpse of. And next was the plant show at McKinney that was done by the Collin County Master Gardeners. And these are just some of the interesting things that we saw there. I also picked up a few plants as well. This is what the weather decided to do for most of Saturday. So planting didn't really happen today. Look at that. Yes, I'm standing out in the rain, checking out my garden. Look at those little radishes. Aren't they adorable? All of these eggs were from my coworker's backyard chickens. There was another 18-count carton that was gifted to my neighbor. I'm going to enjoy cooking with these the next couple of weeks. So this is how I'm weighing my harvest. This was my carrot harvest for Sunday. I'm trying to do better at tracking how much I'm actually producing. And this was my entire harvest with a single asparagus, some lettuce, and tiny carrots for Sunday. But I have done like 7 pounds of food altogether since Thursday. So for what was supposed to be a planting weekend has actually ended up being a buying plants weekend. I might have gone a little overboard here. I'm hoping things will dry out enough that I can get most of this planted today. I know where everything's going to go except some of these dahlias. So I've got these. The last ones I got from Home Depot like this. Only one of them's come up. I'm going to see about digging up the other and see if I can, maybe I planted it wrong. And then I've got 12 more. on top of that. So I've got 14 more of these to do. These came from Costco. I've got 6 tomato plants, all different. 3 cherries, 3 slicing tomatoes. They come from a community garden down in South Dallas that does a lot of good work with helping people with food insecurities. And while I was there, I also bought dill and another Swiss chard, since half the Swiss chard I bought from H-E-B has died off, and the ones that are there still don't look that healthy. At the plant sale up in McKinney, I got, I found the marjoram. I found a Texas tarragon, which should be heat tolerant and has a flavor more like French tarragon than the Mexican tarragon I'd been looking for. And I got some more chamomile. I still have some in the indoor garden that I am planning on putting out there. And then my daughter liked these Torrenia, deep blue. And I think I'm gonna put those in a basket outside. They're very pretty. They are edible, but I understand they don't have a taste. They're used more for garnishing, so they'll be very pretty in salads and stuff. But on top of that, they'll just should attract pollinators too, because they're pretty. My labels that I made are actually wooden knives that one of my wife's coworkers gave me. And so I've labeled everything on them. I still have a few left. I do wonder where she got them because these are awesome. So here I am planting my tomatoes. I will say I miscalculated space, and so they took up the entire area I had here that I thought I would have extra space for something else. But that's fine. They all fit. At this point, my camera started to die, so I did the rest of the planting without filming. Okay, here we are. I got everything but the dahlias from Costco in the ground. And I stopped doing dahlias because I got attacked by ants. And started focusing on putting out diatomaceous earth. So once again, we've got my rosemary, my garlic, my various bunching onions, and sage. That has not changed. My roses and lavender here, and I put a couple of dahlias in there. We have my indigo rose, tomato, which is a red cherry, my berries crazy, which is a yellow cherry, and the only thing that was producing in the heat of the summer last year. And then my sun gold, which are my favorite cherry tomato. The flavor is wonderful. And then I have a Costolo Florentino. I don't know, it means Florentine cutting tomato. Here, it's one of my favorites for making salsas. And here is my Eva's purple, which is not really purple. It is supposed to be a red slicing tomato. And then the last is my celebrity slicing tomato. I put in some chamomile here and one of the dahlias. That's where the ants started attacking me. So then we've got my new Swiss chard went there next to the old one. Garlic. We still have some lettuce scattered about. Over in here is where I'm going to plant peppers. And here's where I'm going to plant squashes. Right now it's still lettuce. We have kale. We have spinach. This is where the turnips were. I'm thinking probably okra will go here. We have some more kale. I'll probably have to get some more of that down. It looks like it's getting eaten. We've got carrots, more lettuce, more onions and garlic. There are peas back there, but because I have them planted so close to onion and garlic, I don't have much expectations. This is the Torrenia, deep blue. It's very pretty. My daughter picked that one out. And then we have a blackberry and strawberries and a blackberry Here we have zinnias and poppies, and I think there's enough room to put some dahlias in there, and a raspberry, another raspberry that I don't think is doing squat. That's the dahlia I planted previously. Sorry, my battery's about to die, so I'm trying to get through this quickly. That's my Texas tarragon that I'm so very excited about. Look how much my little radishes have grown. So excited. And then I've got my marjoram. So once I get the oregano planted, just everything I need for my Italian herb mix. I'm excited about that too. So have you started putting things in the ground where you're gardening? I'm kind of interested to see where everyone else is at in this process. If you're enjoying these, please like and subscribe. Thank you.